Hello everyone and welcome to my session. In this session, I'll show how to create animated infographics in PowerPoint presentation. This is not a very comprehensive uh, tutorial as we cannot show all the options available in the PowerPoint presentation, but this will be like a guiding tool on the basis of which you can develop your own infographics within a PowerPoint presentation. And this is just kind of to create a interest in you to use a PowerPoint presentation with animation and infographics. As you know, presentation is now part of parcel of our online teaching, and in order to make the presentation interesting, we often need to download infographics, animation, etc. from internet, and if those are copyrighted, then it is often creates problems. Uh, we can also download Creative Commons animations or infographics, but that may not be always suitable for our need. So I think it is better to learn the method and the options that we have, and using the options we have, we can create presentations with animations as per our choice, as per our need. I think that is always the best option. Since most of us are using Windows computer and have access to Microsoft Office, the Microsoft Office has PowerPoint presentation option, and within the PowerPoint presentation, there are lots of options for transition and animation. So today I'll be showing one particular animation for infographics, and will show how that kind of animation is made, and on the basis of that you'll know what are the options available in the PowerPoint presentation, and you'll be able to create your own animations. The model that I'll be show can be changed, the color can be changed, the shapes can be changed, but the steps are almost there. Every steps of animation I'll be showing, and you can use it anytime. So let's start with the animation that I have created. This is an infographic that represents certain numbers or statistics. So this is the base of the presentation. So I'll be showing some data on the basis of year 2016, 17, 18 and 20. So this will be representing different data in the range of 0 to 100. So this is the second step, and so when I click next, let's show the data for 2016. You see this is animated 2017, 2018 and 2020. So this is the kind of animation, and I think this is quite effective because it will catch the eye of the audience, and you can choose also the color can be changed, the models can be changed, the number and the statistics can be different according to your presentation. But this kind of options that I'll be showing is available with you, and on the basis of that you can create maybe presentation animation even better than the one I have created. Now in the next step I'll be showing how this kind of animation is created. So I'll add another new slide which is empty, and from here this text boxes, these are original text boxes. Now I don't need this in the beginning, so I'll remove from here. Now you see that while you have a blank slide, if you want to enter text, you can always go to insert, and from there you can go to text box, and then you can just click it. Okay, so this is where you can put text box in the slide. Okay, I'm using Microsoft Office 2016, and even 2010 will work, and those who are even recent, you can use those. These features are basic, and it will be there, all the all kinds of software that you are using. So this is the blank slide. Now I want to first create the background against backdrop against which the data will be shown. So I need to show the line of difference between different data. So here I am using this table of I need 5 points. So I select 5 boxes. So these are the 5 boxes. I'll pull just the corner and make it bigger so that you can easily distinguish the differences. So equally, now this is equally distributed. So if I want to put if this side as 0 to 100, so I can equally this is equally distributed. I can easily use it. Now this looks like it has a header, and I don't want a header because this I'm not using this as a table but as a point of reference. So here I go and I select this option, and now you can see you can distinguish, but it does not look like a table. Now this is done. Now in the next step, what we have to do is write the number for reference. Okay, here I'll insert a shape on which the number can be taken. So this is the shape I'm taking. You see, this is the shape, and then the color of the shape can be changed. So it is now blue. You can, if you want, you can just click here, then go to shape fill and keep it dark blue. Now once it is done, if you want to change the shape outline, you can go here and go and put yellow or whichever is suitable for you. Okay, now you need to put the text here. So I am putting it edit text and putting it. So I am dividing 100 into 5 by 5, so 20. Okay, you can make it bigger also by going here and going to home and increasing the size of the text. So 20. Now since I need 5 such options, so I'll just click it and copy, and so I am putting it here for a clear perspective so that I can see it. Okay, now I want this to be 20 and this next to be 40, and this will be accordingly 60, this will be 80, and this will be 100. Okay, now you see if I can just put this number here and can fix it here, and it will remain there. But suppose I want to create an animation so that these numbers will all together appear when I want. So what I can do, I can create another table here. From here, go to insert and create a shape and just create any such shape and see. So this is the second base on which I'll put this number, but I don't want others to see this base. So what I can do, I'll just click here, and in the shape field I'll make it no fill. Okay, and now I'll make it equivalent with the original table that I have put here. So I'll adjust it accordingly, and now I'll put these numbers here. Okay, this is 20, this is 40, this is 60, this is 80, this is 100. Now in order to keep all this together, I need to group this. So I will click this. Now if you can see that there is a side shape outline of this figure is there, so it will look like another figure. So I can remove that also by going to shape outline and making no outline. Now you can see there is nothing. Okay, but there is another shape on the basis of upon which these shapes can be fixed. So now, in order to make it one shape, I have to just control and then click these figures, and then right click and group. Okay, and again if you see there is something left out, so I'll put again and then group. Now you can see here that the group is working or not. It is outside, still outside, so I'll click again it this and this. So I can do what, first remove this little bit so that I can easily group this and ungroup first. Okay, then I click it. So this one and this one, it's regrouped. Now it is regrouped. Okay, so this can be now entirely removed, but this is okay. This now this can be removed altogether. Okay, so I'm putting it in particular place. Now adjusting it so that it is an order, particular order. Okay, now I need to create animation for this, that this will appear only when I want. Okay, so click this and go to animation, and now I want this to float in. So from a particular direction it will slowly appear like floating in, and you can also decide from which side this will float in. And so here you go, effect option, and you see there is two options, float down and float up. So float down, I am choosing float up. So all these options will be there when you select a particular animation. There will be option effect option. So this is done. Now I need to create the tubes which will be filled up with the visual effect of liquid. So I go again to insert, and from there. So these are the statistics of a particular, for example, particular ears. So you can similar way you can create an animation for the ears also. Otherwise, you can just put the ears in written form, simple. And for that, you can just write this. You can copy a shape and then write here edit text and 2070, for example, and you can give a different color for this, and it could be yellow. Now depending on the number of the year, you can copy it multiple times, copy and paste. Okay, paste. So I am taking just 4 years for this presentation. Now you go and you can change the text and make it the required year, 2019, Okay, so this also can be made and kind of animation like the previous one. So in that case, again you have to insert a shape and then put here and make the shape fill, no fill, outline, no outline, and then you click this, and make it a group. So you can see the group now, and click on the group and go to animation and make it a float in, and then effect float down. Okay, so after making these two steps, you can go to slideshow and see if it is working or not. So from current slide I am working, I am just using click. These are appearing, the ears are appearing. Now go and show. So now next I will be creating the tubes. So go to insert and from shapes you take this cylindrical cans and just put it here. Okay, these are the cans. Okay, these are the cans. Now you can change the color of these shapes and go to some light, take some light color. Okay, so that it looks like it is transparent. Okay, you can take any other color also. Okay, now it looks like a kind of transparent. Okay, this looks like something transparent, and still you can go to effects and rotations, and in the 3D format you can see other options. These are not relevant here. Okay, now in the fill option there is for this fill option there is a transparency option also. So you can increase the transparency. You see this looks like more transparent now. Okay, the background can be seen. Okay, so from here you can increase the transparency level. Now come back, and now since we need this tube everywhere, so we'll just copy it and put it here, and here. So the 4 tubes will be representing 4 years, and now I want to create the fill effect. So for that we'll need another cylinder, another can. Okay, now this time give it a color and don't make it transparent. And you see in this transparent blue doesn't look that much attractive than if I use another color, for example green. Okay, and now you can just copy this and put it here also, then here. Okay, and here. So it is done. Now the data may represent different numbers, so what you can do, you can just pull here and make it smaller, shorter or taller depending on the number that you have. Okay, and this can be changed anytime. Whenever you have different data, you can change accordingly. Now it looks like it is inside the jar, transparent jar, and it's a green liquid. You can also make it blue or any other kind color suitable for you. Now once it is done, now you have to create animation, and we want what is called fill animation. The kind of it is filling out the filling up the tube, like kind of liquid. So let's go to the animation, and here you see there is a wipe animation. So when you use wipe animation, it starts from from one side and fills up the shape. Here there is option wipe from different side, but since this is jar, so if the fill up is from bottom, then only it will look like a liquid. But if you from left, it will not look like liquid. Okay, even from top, it will not have the same effect. So we are keeping it same like from bottom. So this is we are adding this animation that is wipe. Next, so we'll show the first the 2017 data, then we'll go to 2018. So here we again use wipe, then 2019, wipe, 2020, wipe. So it is done now, and you can easily represent that the numbers with this kind of animation. Now remember that if you suppose you have already animated something and you want to add another animation within that, then you'll have to go here and select add animation, and then you have to select one that you want. So this is not relevant for I'm just showing. If you just go back. Okay. So in case of other kind of presentations, if you need something like that, then you can use multiple animations. And also this wipe. Okay, there is a in case of animation there is time. For example, this takes less than 1 second. You can increase the number or decrease the number according to your need, so that the animation effects can be visualized. So you can do that. But for a beginning point, I think this is enough, and just let's go and start the animation. Let's see if it works or not. Okay, click here. You see this this is still showing because the animation was not added in this. So let's go back, and here I go to animation and again use wipe. Okay, now we go to slideshow. From current slide, you see now it is blank. So when I click the mouse or the arrow key, first these numbers will appear, then the years will appear. Now one by one we will fill up the cubes. 2019, 2020. So this way you can create a very beautiful effects, and there are many other options that you can use, and all these options are there within. These are the animation options. These are the effect option. That means the effect of a particular animation within, and then for additional animation you can go here and find whichever you can see whichever looks better. You can try all this and finally accept whichever is useful for you. There is also motion path. Suppose you want to create a motion of certain things from one part of the presentation to another part, you can use this. So then here is the animation pen. From here you can decide several things. For example, if you want all the animation to happen at the same time, then you have to select each one and click start with previous or start after previous according to yours. Then there is effect option. The effect option you can add certain sounds like applause, arrow, bomb, breeze, etc. And this will create sound effect also. Then in case of timing, you can choose the length of the animation and whether the animation should be repeated or not. You can do up to 10 repeats, and these options are there. So I request users to explore these options and according to your need create different types of animations. Once the animations are created, you can use it in different presentations by slightly changing the colors and the shapes. And I think this will be really beautiful because it will be entirely your own creation, and it will be your you can use it freely without any restrictions. So I think this animation will inspire you to create more animated PowerPoint presentations. Thank you all.